This video explores one of the most powerful commencement speeches ever given, by Steve Jobs. In his speech, Jobs shares three deeply personal stories from his life, each offering a lesson that shaped his mindset, his career, and his legacy. First, connecting the dots. Steve Jobs begins by talking about his adoption. His biological mother agreed to put him up for adoption only if he would be raised by college-educated parents. Ironically, he was adopted by a couple who never graduated from college or even high school. Still, they were determined to give him every opportunity. After 6 months at Reed College, Jobs dropped out. He felt the education wasn't meaningful to him and didn't want to waste his parents' hard-earned savings. However, he didn't completely leave campus. For the next year and a half, he stayed around, sitting in on classes that genuinely interested him, one of them being calligraphy. At the time, that decision seemed useless. But a decade later, when Jobs was designing the first Macintosh computer, the typography and design principles he learned from that calligraphy class became a defining feature. Looking back, everything suddenly made sense. From this, Jobs shares a powerful lesson. You can't connect the dots looking forward, you can only connect them looking backward. That's why you must trust that the choices you make today will somehow connect in the future. Second, love and loss. Jobs then tells the story of starting Apple in his parents' garage at just 20 years old. Over time, Apple grew into a multi-billion-dollar company with thousands of employees. But at the peak of that success at age 30, Jobs was fired from the very company he helped create after disagreements with the board and the CEO he had hired. It was a devastating and very public failure. Yet instead of giving up, Jobs realized he still loved what he did. That love pushed him forward. He went on to create two new companies, Next and Pixar. During this time, he also found love and married his wife, Laureen. Pixar later produced Toy Story, the world's first fully computer-animated feature film. Eventually, Apple acquired Next, bringing Jobs back to Apple, where Next technology helped fuel the company's comeback. From this experience, Jobs delivers a simple but powerful message. The only way to do truly great work is to love what you do, and if you haven't found it yet, keep searching. Third, death. In the final part of his speech, Jobs reflects on death. He shares a quote that influenced him from the age of 17. If you live each day as if it were your last, someday you'll most certainly be right. Thinking about death helped him cut through fear, ego, and outside expectations, allowing him to make bold and meaningful decisions. Jobs describes death as life's greatest change agent, making room for the new by clearing away the old. He urges everyone to follow their heart and intuition, not to be trapped by dogma, and not to live someone else's life. He ends his speech with a message that became timeless. Stay hungry, stay foolish. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more related videos.